Greetings, alchemist. Welcome to my portal. We are here today to channel activating and enlightening messages from your spiritual team. We have 3 different groups here today. If you are interested in a personal session, all info is in the text poll down below. You can visit my website www.jazofearthh.com for all of the services that I offer. All tips are appreciated and received with gratitude. Cashapp is jazofearthh, PayPal is jazofearthh. Now let's get to the good stuff. We will start with some conscious breathing. Before you pick your group, just to make sure that you're in a space and a state of being present and in awareness. So I invite you now to breathe with me. We're going to take 3 deep breaths into the belly, not a shallow breath into the chest. Okay? So, in and out. In and out. And one more. In and out. Okay, let's begin. Group number 1. You are represented by this card, Big Picture Thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Group number 2, Lifting the Veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go. Whoa, group number 3. Okay, a little hidden one under there. You have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Okay. So, take a moment, pause the stream if you need to, if you're not here live with us. So, have you chosen? Let's move forward. We begin with group number 1. If you did not choose group number 1, I will see you in your message. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. We are now channeling from your spiritual team. So I invite them in now for your highest and greatest good, my highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all involved, with love and truth only, to bring forth the messages of activation that you need right now at this time. I invite in my gatekeeper now, and I feel a message here that your spiritual team wants you to assign a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper will act as someone that assists you in connecting with other beings or energies, or in the spiritual realm, the way that different things come through. Where there is somewhat of a gap or a bridge where the energy isn't connecting to you directly. So you could be a spiritualist, or you could work with energy in some capacity, and with that, even if not working with energy in a career sense, you may still feel inclined to connect, and so this gatekeeper will act as a somewhat of an energetic protector, keeping your energy to yourself and the others to theirs as well. there is a message here about spiritual discernment. You are being called to be more discerning with the energies that you choose to allow yourself to receive and respond to. I do feel like this is talking about more so in the spiritual realm, but it definitely can apply in physical reality as well, the physical realm. But it feels like at this time there is a sense of deception surrounding you, or entities or energies trying to show up as a guide when they actually are not. Spirits connecting with you, trying to even lead you astray or make you doubt your intuition or your path, trying to throw you off in the wrong direction. And know that if someone is not connected to their intuition, to who they truly are at a soul level, it is very easy for them to be spiritually overrun or hijacked. So I get an energy about spiritual hijacking here. Maybe you are surrounded by others that have been spiritually hijacked. And there's an energy here where maybe they can't necessarily hijack you, but they do work to hijack those around you instead. Much like narcissism, where if a narcissist realizes they cannot control you, they will then try to control those around you, spread misinformation. So a lot of you guys are probably breaking out of narcissistic connections or releasing narcissists in your life, whether they show up as a parent or a relationship or a friendship, even coworkers or workplaces or living situations with narcissistic energies trying to project, instill fear, and gain massive control. The need, the thirst for control is something that has been really weighing you down, and not even coming from yourself, but from coming from those that want to control you and are angry that you are not as easily manipulated as those around you. All of this is showing up as a confirmation that what you are seeing is true, that what you are energetically receiving is the truth, that you are seeing things clearly, and to not allow yourself to begin to doubt and fall back asleep, even out of fear or because it may be easier to do so. Now is the time to stand in your power fully. Now is the time to stand in your intuition, in your truth fully. And to trust yourself, to trust what you're receiving, to trust what you're knowing. And temperance is here. Now is the time to restore balance, to replenish, to cut those energetic ties. Definitely doing some cord cutting or some sort of energetic clearing or cleansing in whichever way truly resonates with you is going to be really important and beneficial at this time. Connect with the flow state and also get into an energy or a space of receptivity. Okay, you've closed yourself off energetically out of protection, but this energetic bubble that you have created is not allowing things to come through. So energetic shielding is something that will benefit you, but also make sure that that energetic shield is a repellent to that which does not serve, but does not block you off from all. Many say surround yourself or envision yourself or spiritually create a white light around you. The message here is that you want energetic cloaking at this time. Okay, this is spiritual warfare. You want energetic cloaking at this time. So imagine yourself surrounded by a white light, but that white light is energetically cloaked by say a black light or something, where it acts as lightness around your aura, around your energy field, but still your energy is shielded so that not all of the darkness is attracted to that light and has the urge to destroy it. So work with energetic cloaking and your spiritual team. If you have not mastered this craft yet with yourself, being able to do it consciously, your spiritual team wants you to invite them in and set that intention and ask them to come through in an energy and assist you in that process, to support you and allow them to create this for you. But they are saying through your free will, mouth, word, intention, even writing it down, even feeling or thinking it, but I'm getting more so mouth, word, intention. Invite them in to do this, okay? So we could have an Emma here. If you're here, Emma, hello. Just because I got an email from Emma. I think it's just a little spam thing, but still. That message could be specifically for an Emma or someone with the name E. Some of you that could also be a message about an Emma in your life. Should I cut this person off? Things like this. Evaluation, or someone with the initial E. Okay. Yes. So your energy is showing up as the owl. Number 40. Wisdom keeper. With the key. I'm hearing that song, we got the key to the streets, we got the key to the streets. That's funny. So yeah, you could be you could have been raised in a way where you were made to be very, like, street smart. You've always had a very good intuition. One of your spiritual animals shows up as the owl. So call on the energy of the owl when you need to tap back into a space of wisdom. I'm also hearing keep your wisdom. Preserve your wisdom, save your wisdom. Your power also is really in your words. You could be a poet, you could be an author, something to do with words, okay? Your energy is very much someone where you're meant to be writing. And words truly are a waste, I tend to feel. I wish we could all just speak light to each other, light language, but our consciousness has somewhat de-evolved. Even just communicating telepathically. So you could have the gift of teleportation. Telepathy is what I meant to say, but teleportation wanted to arrive. So yeah, if you feel that you pick up on people's thoughts telepathically, yes. Pick up or harness this energy more. Work with utilizing this gift and tapping into it. Truly, we all are telepathic. And language has been almost used as a way to divide and confuse. Your power in words is meant to do the opposite. A part of your path or your purpose is to use language which has been created or somewhat utilized as an opportunity to divide. Your gift or ability is to be able to use language and word to bring back together. And your last card is going to be spend time with animals. So you definitely have a very strong connection to animals. Work with connecting more to animals. Animals will act as a spiritual guide for you, giving you signs, giving you synchronicities. You could be a bit of a woodland person. I think of someone within the collective that sometimes joins my streams, and their name is Girl in the Woods or Hidden in the Woods or something like this. And if you are in this pile, well, hello, how are you? I hope you are well. But either way, that is the energy or the essence being represented by this collective. So it's like the woods is your home, nature is your home. You need to be by the trees, you need to be maybe by the ocean, maybe by the mountains, whatever feels more resonant for you. But this is telling you your soul needs to be in nature. So if you are currently in a city, that is not where your soul is going to be vibrant. You need to be surrounded, almost en masse in nature, okay? Okay, and that is your message. Feel free to let me know, how did that resonate for you? Sending your energy back with so much love, disconnecting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we are going to move forward. Let me know how that message resonated for you. I'll input a private reading, www.jazofearthh.com, 4444 to Cashapp or PayPal, and then you can email jazofearthh@gmail for a personal reading. Group number 2. Lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go. Runaway by Kanye West is the song that comes to mind. Baby, I got a plan to run away fast as you can. Never was much of a romantic. Something. I get like stew, word stew. Maybe someone's having soup, tomato soup. Something about tomatoes and also something about being ripe. So fruits and vegetables, maybe some uncooked food is what I'm getting. Your spiritual team messages of activation. They're saying eat more uncooked foods. There also is a message here about the storybook. I'm seeing someone with their grandparent and they're reading them a storybook. Something that could be very healing for your inner child right now is to read storybooks or books that you read or were read as a child. Your favorite childhood book or story, maybe even your favorite games, to start connecting with those again or reconnecting. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. I'm seeing a fox, I'm seeing a chameleon. Question everything, anything unaligned must go. I think for you at this time, there are maybe people or I get there is a liar, there is a trickster around you, someone who is not who they seem, and you're almost just accepting something at face value when you likely know better. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. A bitter taste, something may have left a bitter taste in your mouth. Listen to that. Okay, but I do see for you right now that a lot of things are being cleared away. You could be feeling very stuck and very blocked, and I get a sense of frustration because you feel like you've done the work or you've done what's needed or necessary to not feel stuck, to not feel blocked. You've done what's needed or necessary. It's like, hey, spiritual team, I've done my job, right? Isn't this like a little, co-create type of vibe? Or, isn't this a team effort? Aren't I supposed to do the things that I'm supposed to do and then you do the things that you're supposed to do? I feel like you guys are not showing up right now. Okay. So what is the side that you need to do? For you, you have to be willing to let go of what does not serve your highest and greatest good. This could be sobriety. Okay, this could be let this person go, get rid of the chameleon, get rid of the fox, quit the dead-end job, surrender and trust in your path. Have you done that? If the answer is yes, your spiritual team is saying, we see you. Surrender and trust in divine timing. It is coming through. It is arriving now. If you have not completed that process quite yet, do it. And the message is the same, but still, do it. Do the thing that you know you need to do, as difficult as it may feel, to actually go through the process. It is worth it for what is on the other side. And your spiritual team is saying, stop settling. Stop accepting. Isn't acceptance sometimes just another phrase for give up? I think for you, you are confusing acceptance at a soul level with acceptance in the sense that I'm just going to settle, I'm just going to give up. This is the way things have to be for now. What if they don't, though? What if you reject that reality, reject that timeline, reject the idea that you have to wait, that you have to suffer more before you can receive and claim and demand and command now that you should receive in this moment? And then it will arrive. But do not be committed to your own suffering. Do not be convinced that you must wait something out. You've waited long enough. You've given up enough. You don't have to accept, give up, settle. I'm thinking of, I'm seeing, what are those dolls? I'm seeing those dolls, not brats, are they called like Lulu dolls or something, like pigtails? I'm seeing those, so yeah, that could be a message for someone. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, fighting for the champion, 'cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Roar, roar, you're gonna hear me roar. Louder, louder, 'cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. It's time to let them hear you roar. Louder and louder, 'cause you are the champion, and they're gonna hear you roar. Stand your ground. I'm hearing you don't owe anyone anything. Not even yourself, not even the past version of you. You don't owe anything to that either. Surrender to the divine. The answers are coming. Work with your throat chakra. Work with your crown solar star. Okay, I'm actually going to be sending some healing energy your way if you're open to receive, to release blockages within this crown chakra as I'm being guided and led from your spiritual team. And I've invited them in for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all involved. And now we're releasing some blockages within this energy center here. So it would benefit you to kind of imagine a pulling energy at the top of your head, or above it more so. And just imagine kind of a suction where things are being sucked away like a vacuum. And this is also a great technique that you can kind of utilize, especially when you're in suggestible states too. So like right before you wake up, and right before you go to sleep, it's going to be really good for you, because I'm getting like mind fog. You're releasing mind fog at this time, okay? Yeah, and your last card, we have energy work coming out. So do some energy work at this time. focusing mainly on feeling aligned or like your energy is free flowing. So when you're doing this, kind of just allow yourself to get into a position. It could be like crisscross applesauce, or just standing up straight, and just ask yourself, you know, pay attention, listen. Because so much we are on autopilot. Maybe you sit at a desk a lot and you're like humped over, but you need to sit up straight and simply sit or stand, okay, and simply just ask yourself, where do I feel blocked? And in that moment you will get a response, and you can move that energy. You can choose to move. But sometimes we have to give ourselves permission to stand in a new way, right? To sit in a new way. You've been sitting lumped over for the past 5 years, you could say, at your desk. You know, your body has kind of gotten used to that. So you have to give yourself permission to align your posture, because for so long you have been almost telling yourself the opposite. So give yourself that permission, okay? And so I'm sending your energy back your way. So much love. I'm disconnecting now. Thank you for receiving and being here. Truly, thank you. And thank you to yourself. Thank you, self. Thank you, self. Definitely thank yourself, right? And that could be an important practice as well for you, is to express gratitude for yourself. Group 3. The Star Keeper. See the light by staying grounded. And you guys had a little card fall out, and it was in the reverse, and it was hiding. No, I did not forget. I'm connecting now with your spiritual team for my highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all involved. Allow them to channel messages from me to you that you are meant to receive at this moment. Okay. Wow. Receive indeed. You are receiving a lot of messages, a lot of so I want to say there's a moment where you really felt like, whoa, I just tapped in, or whoa, I just broke through the veil. In your recent past, like I'm literally seeing a hand, and it's like your hand is going through the wall or through the veil of illusion, and you're almost like walking through the other side. There's a lot of information that you're receiving, and a lot of DNA activations, a lot of cell rejuvenation that is occurring for you. Cells that have been dormant for very long are now waking up at this time, because you are needed and you are necessary. And it is time. It is time to activate. It is time to awaken. It is time to step all the way through. Obviously still staying grounded and rooted within yourself. So see the light by staying grounded. Now is a time where you do need to recognize how in tune you are with the spiritual realm, and to make sure that you still keep that grip on reality in the process. So, you know, as they like to say, touch some grass. I think that there is so much coming through for you, and it's almost that feeling where it can't be described by words, and there's a frustration there, because in order for you to kind of fulfill what you're meant to fulfill, it needs to be able to be described in words, the realizations that you're having, the activations that are awakening. So work now in this moment with healing the root chakra. There's comfort for you. There's comfort in the spiritual realm. You could have, you know, maybe you're a big daydreamer, or you've had imaginary friends. You know, your spiritual team is coming through to tell you, hey, we weren't imaginary, and we're kind of offended by that phrase. But you do really need to, at this moment, ground, earth. It may be cold where you are. You can still ground through meditation, visualization. If you've planted, some plants are great too. Work with your root chakra, and I keep like reiterating that your earth center, because issues surrounding stability, security are highlighted, and issues surrounding like feeling uncomfortable in your body or wanting to kind of like crawl out of your skin. Maybe you've experienced body dysmorphia or anxieties. This is all a result of not feeling comfortable like in the human body, feeling kind of stuck. And so because you feel stuck in that, you are constantly trying to escape it. Now is the time to feel comfort in your body. And I'm also getting there could be ways where you're trying to change your body or change your appearance. And now isn't the time to do that, you know, customize your avatar, right? Like that's your right in this lifetime. But I feel like for you right now in this moment, you're getting more of a message to die down or hold back on the modifications, or whether that's trying to lose weight, gain weight, you know, new accessories, whatever the case is. Now is the time for acceptance for your body as it is now before you try to make changes. Because if you try to make changes from this space, it's not coming from self-love, it's coming from feeling discomfort, and you may realize even after those changes are made that you still feel the same, or you still feel like, you know, incomplete or unwhole in some sense. So that's why this is so important at this time, because you want to move from a space of self-love, and whatever it is that you're trying to do that you think is gonna, you know, fix that, you're still gonna feel the same at the end. So it's gonna be better for you to maybe try that if you still feel like you desire it. So like that desire made you change. Try that, but after a period of feeling comfortable in your body and with yourself as you are, as it is now. Okay? And let's get your last card. You have Owl Inspiration, or Sword Aspiration. Excuse me. Number 38. Okay, so I'm getting that you are definitely someone who's aspiring towards something, and I want to say you will succeed, and you're also really meant to inspire a lot of others. I get an energy of a teacher here, so you could be a teacher, but there is something you're meant to share or teach. But you have to let go of a fear about public speaking, or a fear about maybe just taking up space or sharing your voice, feeling like no one has to care what I have, no one cares what I have to say, or, you know, anything surrounding that. Ask yourself, like, where could that fear of public speaking or being in the spotlight or sharing your truth, because it's quite the opposite. Your message deserves and kind of needs to be heard. So really acknowledge where the feelings, you know, that stem and make you feel the opposite come from, and allow yourself to release that, because it truly is a false notion. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending your energy back your way, disconnecting now. So much love, energy towards you. If you would like to book a personal reading, check out my website, www.jazofearthh.com, to see all the sessions I offer. $44.44 to my Cashapp or PayPal to get a personal private reading, and you email your confirmation at jazofearthh@gmail. And yes, let me know how this message resonated for you, okay? Many, many blessings and much, much love. Namaste.